Leadership and motivation. That's what we'll be focusing on this week, week 2 in the spring 2019 session of media management. Glad to have you back with us this week. I've enjoyed reading the discussion board posts and getting to know those of you that I've not met before, and looking forward to taking this media management journey with you. So this week, two topics I'm very, very passionate about: leadership and motivation. How do we lead people through change? How do we lead them on a daily basis? How do we lead new people, new to the profession, compared to how we lead veterans and those who have been doing this for a long time? How do we motivate people? What is it that people really need that gets them to drive to do the best that they can for themselves and for the organization? Is it a pat on the back? Because for some people, that pat on the back gets them complacent. Is it the kick in the pants? For some, that's going to put them into a shell and they're not going to perform. How do we determine these things? How do we find in ourselves our style of leadership, and how do we adapt to the situation and to our workforce? So those will be the big discussions for this week. Read chapter 1, which is leadership, chapter 2, which is motivation, and then your assignment for this week is to do the summaries for chapters 1 and 2. Those are due by Sunday, January 27th at midnight. The thing that I want you to remember is these summaries are to be a page and a half max, okay? You do not need to wax poetic. You do not need to get into a whole lot of depth. I don't want a summary of the chapter. I can read the chapter. I want you to pick out the 1 or 2 concepts. So there may be 5 concepts that are addressed in a chapter. I want you to pick the 1 or 2 that really stick out to you, that really resonated with you, that you never thought of before, or that you've maybe experienced in your own professional life, those types of things. So kind of summarize those for me, and then apply them. If you're a media manager now, how have you used the leadership concepts we've talked about, or the motivational concepts we've talked about? If you're an undergrad and you've never been in the workforce, what do you anticipate seeing down the road? Or maybe it's somebody you worked for, a boss that used poor leadership skills, and what impact that had on the organization. So you're picking the 1 or 2 concepts that really jump out to you. You're going to summarize those, and then you're going to apply it, okay? Page and a half. I want you to start working to write in a concise manner. I want you to work on getting your thoughts across very quickly, and have fun with it. All right, that's the idea. It's just to really get you thinking and really digging deep into the concepts and what we're reading in each chapter. So chapters 1 and 2, leadership and motivation. Chapter 1 and 2, summaries. If you have questions, concerns, comments, thoughts, anything like that, shoot me an email, give me a call, come by and see me. Have a great week.